Well, well, well. It's you. I'd sent the invitation, but I wasn't sure you were actually going to come. It's great to see you, of course. Come on in. I know, it's a little unusual. I was a bit hesitant about inviting others here since not many do this sort of thing. But I honestly think I'll enjoy spending some time with you this way. Of course, of course. I delight in telling my characters stories. This just allows me a little freedom in other ways. Come on, let me show you around. This is Meraki. It's where my inspiration, ideas, muses, and so on live. There are many doors and windows, and each of them leads somewhere. It may not look like it from the outside, but that's one of the special things about this place. Each window and door is a portal to another place, another dimension, another world. And so, I'll go in and watch a story unfold in front of me. Or a character will tell me what's happening. Despite what people may think, I have very little control over the direction of the stories I tell. Although, sometimes I'm inserted. Maybe one day, you'll allow me to tell your story too. But, until then, let's have a little relaxed fun. I was just on my way out. Would you like to accompany me? Where are we going? Will you allow it to be a surprise? I think you'll like it. Great. Hold my hand. Close your eyes. Okay. You may open your eyes now. Quite pleasant, isn't it? A private ride in a rather large gondola on the French Riviera. It's something I've been meaning to do all year. My good friend Claude has been begging me to come and sail with him. He's up there if you'd like to wave hi. He's such a nice man. If you're hungry at all, tell me and he'll bring out some refreshments for us. I'm sure whatever you want, he can come up with. This is reality adjacent, after all. Wow, you really get right to the meat of a conversation, don't you? My apologies for interrupting you. Continue. Ah, I see. You're bold enough to ask where others make assumptions. Good for you. Before I respond, I have a question also. Why does that aspect of my writing bother you? Yes, that's true. It does seem like romance until you realize it isn't. There are quite a few chances to make it so. But why does romance get all of the heavy emotions when some of the worst ones I've ever felt have come from the complexity of good friendship with another? So you have felt it before too. Yeah. Some of the saddest times in my life came from losing a friend, not a lover. Those are the stories I endeavor to tell. That's true. I could do both. But I think that would detract from other stories that are just as important. There are plenty of creatives out there that will give you the end result you're looking for, especially of a carnal nature. But how much of the lead up do you remember? How much of the subtext in the art have you really processed? My point exactly. You neglect to savor dinner because you're too eager for dessert. Platonic love and romance has a place on the artistic stage for this very reason. And I'd like to give it its time in the spotlight. You haven't heard of platonic romance before? Kind of. Allow me to explain. To quote Dr. Marisa G. Franco from her book Platonic, we typically see platonic love as somehow lacking. Like romantic love with the screws of sex and passion missing. When Italian scholar Masilio Ficino coined the term platonic love in the 15th century, the word reflected Plato's vision of a love so powerful it transcended the physical. It was a pure form of love, one for someone's soul, as Ficino writes. For it does not desire this or that body, but desires the splendor of the divine light shining through bodies. Platonic love was viewed as superior to romance. That's powerful, isn't it? No, it's not an easy thing to come by. I dare say it's harder to find than romantic love. In some ways, I wonder if it's more important. I don't have the answer to that, of course, but it makes me think. You can have that with your friend. It doesn't mean that you automatically do, though. In reality, not all friendships reach the depth of platonic love. Do you think you had that with the person that wanted to turn your friendship into something more and you rejected them? And how did that friendship fare when you refused their advances? That's how most end up, unfortunately. And I am sorry to hear that in your case. But it shows that that friendship didn't have the depth you were hoping it did. One article describes platonic love as being diametrically opposed to being friend-zoned, which I'm sure that person felt you did to them. Those who have platonic love value and cherish their relationships as is, not as less than, simply because there is no sex or romanticism. A person pushing for romantic love in a friendship, however, feels that something is lacking. Otherwise, they wouldn't have pushed in the first place. No, I don't mean to vilify the person or persons seeking more. If you're attracted to the person you're close friends with, it's understandable. And if the feeling is reciprocated, even better. However, I wonder how many ignore certain signs that platonic love is what they're seeking, and pushing further causes discomfort in their relationship. Some are aware. That's precisely what I was thinking about. Those who've tried in the past and decided it was best to remain friends. They may unknowingly have platonic love for each other. Now, that's an interesting conclusion. It's one I don't disagree with either. I think we've been raised with the notion that the pinnacle of love is romance. We're taught to view anything different as less desirable. Although, it is nice to see more and more speaking out against this. Artists and creators, hopefully like myself, are starting to encourage people to experience love other than romantic love. But enough about boring stuff. Although, I hope that I've explained myself a little bit better. Did I? Great. You know, I think I'm feeling a bit restless today. What do you say that we ditch the boat? Go someplace a little, I don't know, livelier. Yeah? All right. Close your eyes. Hold my hand. My God, do you look sexy? Yes, I picked it out. And I have damn good taste. No, you don't have to worry about the line. We can get in. Yeah. All right, come on, come on. I know, it's a huge club. I know the owner. Don't say of course. Yeah, her and I used to go to high school together. No, remember, reality adjacent. Come on. I think that's her over there. Hey, friend.
Hey, friend.
You look good.
Oh my God, so do you. You're like glowing or something?
Yeah.
What have you done with yourself?
No, I haven't done anything
You
different.
look really fabulous.
Thanks.
You never did like compliments. Are you gonna stay?
Yes, I think so. I wanted to introduce you to one of my friends.
Hi, new friend. She is gorgeous.
I know. She
Oh my
is.
God. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to get into with her? You trying to matchmake?
That's not funny.
She used to be a matchmaker. Are you trying to
No.
Are you trying to
I'm not
get
doing
people
that at
together?
all.
I don't know if I believe that.
Sorry. Sometimes she likes to make people uncomfortable.
I do. That's true. So, take a look around. Place is renovated. What do you think?
Well, I mean, the place looks amazing.
It was a boat ton of money.
All that money definitely was well spent.
Yeah, I guess you could say so. My husband's happy.
I'm glad he likes it too.
So, you said that you guys are gonna stick around for
Yeah.
a little bit?
Yeah.
Get a drink, maybe? What do you think?
We could split a bottle.
Sure, good. I mean, you guys can go up to the lounge if you want.
You wanna come with us?
Right now?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess this place can run itself for a second.
All right, come on.
Okay.
Thanks, Claude. We appreciate it. Yes, it's the same Claude.
So, what have you two been up to today?
Oh, you know, we were around. Took her sailing on the French Riviera with Claude.
Ah, so that's why Claude was late today. You know, you really have to find somebody else. She's like in love with Claude.
No, I'm not in love with him. I just think that he does a very good job at every job he does.
Yes, including this one, if he wasn't late today.
Cut the man some slack, would you?
Yeah. So, new friend, what wisdom has the artiste bestowed upon you today?
We were simply talking about platonic love. That's all.
That stuff again?
Yes, that stuff again.